So first off, lock of the week. It's paying a lot more than your light bill. Went freaking, 2 for 2 last week. Let me tell you, it freaking, what's his name? Plus 360. I can't remember his name right now, but hey, if you made some nice money, if you bet the lock of the week. It's the Robbie V show. My presidential campaign. Obviously, I had to hire more security. I mean, the fact of the matter is that it's a dangerous world out there. But I'm here for the people, and my campaign's going great. Went up to Maine, went up to Ohio. I'm also looking into going to Missouri, But hey, what are you gonna do? My glasses still aren't fixed. The guy wasn't in what he said he was gonna be in. So yeah, I will. Maybe we'll set a betting line on when these glasses are gonna get fixed. It's been a busy day at work, but what are you gonna do? All right. What are the topics gonna be this week? Obviously, they're gonna be Coleman. There's a lot to talk about with that. Obviously, the Trump attempted assassination. That there's a lot. There's a lot to talk about that as well. State theater, they suck. Also, the Open or the British Open. The Open, I'm not really into political correctness this week. You can figure out why. I don't need to hear whatever the state theater's noise is talking about. They have one of the worst Twitter handles I've ever seen in my life. I mean, you got to be kidding me. They have no fucking tweets either. But I'm getting off topic. Oh yeah, and by the way, Harry Hall, he came through for the people. His name finally escaped me. That was the lock of the week. All right, first off, Coleman. Look, as it was reported by many Minute fans, Coleman missed going up to Canopy Lake Park on Saturday. Justin was supposed to, he drove an hour, waited outside Coleman's apartment. He picked him up. I mean, he didn't pick him up. What the fuck am I talking about? He tried to, call him. Coleman wasn't up. He went to the studio in Watertown. He cleaned the bathroom. I think that's what he said. And then he tried to go get Coleman again. And then Coleman still wasn't awake. And then he, from the story that I understand, Justin went up to Canopy Lake Park and, did the videos all day. And, Coleman eventually, Coleman arose from whatever slumber he was doing. And then, decided, make it up to Canopy. Was told to go home by Kirk. And, that was that. As we saw, Justin had some great videos. They were entertaining. Hats off. Good job. MVP. Especially because it was so hot that day. But I don't really want to talk about Justin right now. We all know what he did. He also went to the Portland State Theater today to try to get an answer why Kirk's show is not on. That was another one. Some people think they could call it a mile away. We can discuss that for another time. What I want to talk about Coleman is you can't make excuses for that. It's your job, but that's a played out take. That really is. It's your job. I understand, but you're 24 years old. You can't be missing alarms. You can get an alarm clock at CVS for like $7. You can use your phone, Google Alexa. You can I don't know, maybe call the police department. Maybe they'll give you a wake up call. You can maybe stay at a Ramada Inn or a Marriott. Maybe you can get a wake up call from there. I mean, these are all things he could have done to make sure he was on time, and he wasn't. It also blows my mind he did this after 2 days after he got a bonus. I don't understand the logic or whatever about that. But I think what bothers me the most personally is the fact that he drove to New Hampshire. And I checked this with Justin, is that, he did go straight home. Now, if that's me, and I've fucked up a bunch of times, I pay my way in the park, I find Justin, I look him in the eye, and I apologize. I understand that's not what a lot of people would do, but that's just me. Because if you fuck up that bad, some tweet on Twitter isn't going to do jack. And yeah, that's harsh words, especially for a fan of my show. And I like Coleman. He's a good guy, but I can't defend this. Maybe I'm being harsh. I don't know. But that's just me. I can't defend. And I don't know how this is going to play out. I really don't. I mean, he's going to be in the, studio in a week. And whatever's going to happen is going to happen with Kirk. And Kirk has, expressed his views. I think we all know what they are. And I don't know. I mean, Mick did do a good job. I will say that. And, Justin with the State Theater going up there. I know, again, not a lot of people liked it, but it's something, hey, at least it's trying. Um, I don't know. Maybe I should get better cough medicine. Yeah, it's probably a good idea. But I don't know. I mean, first there was uh, the year in review fiasco. Then there was the 17-minute video for Sacco. Now this. I mean, I guess I'll end on this note. If this is not a wake up call, son, you need like negative 90-degree water thrown in your face, if that's possible, because it should be. That's all I got to say about that. All right. Later on that Saturday, obviously, I was hanging out with the daughter. It was good. And then I saw on what's it called? It was on Twitter that attempted assassination of Donald Trump, which which is sad. It really is. Thank God he's okay. Obviously, I mean, no, we're not. I don't think we are. I know that some people were very upset with the shooter that he didn't get him, and that to me is just I mean, it's fucking bullshit. America is so much better than a place where we're going to root for the opposing political party to be shot and killed. It's saying stuff like oh, he missed. You might be cute, but you're about as cute as a freaking Victoria diarrhea dump. So get with the fucking program on that. And I don't care if that's Trump, Biden, whatever. Look, the fact that the head of the Secret Service right now has a job is an absolute fucking disgrace. Like, you allowed a presidential candidate almost to be freaking assassinated by a quarter of an inch. It's an absolute freaking disgrace that she has a job. There's 2 points on this. The security detail broke down, and it happened on her watch. She needs to resign immediately. Furthermore, it's very sad this is where we are as a country. But, but basically this is where we're at. We're making jokes about people dying. And I get it. People hate Trump. People hate Biden. But, there is some civility here. If both sides are freaking, are guilty of fanning the flames. We all know that. I mean, the idiots, in the world, like Trump has said some stupid things. Like Maxine Waters said, I'd take him out now. You can add Elizabeth Warren to that too. It's just a joke. I mean, this is why I'm running for president. I'm bringing the people together. The fact of the matter is that Robbie V is leading in the 2nd Maine district by 10 points. And I love the state of Maine. Robbie V, I contributed to the Gritty's economic activity when I went to the show. It was good times. I really enjoyed Gritty's. This also brings me to the State Theater. If you were really offended by Kirk, then fine. But don't freaking hide. If you're offended, get the fuck on the phone. Excuse me, and say something to him, like face to face, phone to phone, face to face, Zoom. No one is busy enough anymore during COVID, especially COVID proved this, where you can't take a quick Zoom call on your phone. If you don't like the Minifans, if you think that we're all just banging down beers and whatever, fine. But don't make up some bullshit about how you're offended. Get the fuck out of here. I mean, you know what I was offended by the State Theater, to be honest with you? The fact that the bathroom was fucking 1925. The fact that they didn't have the freaking common sense to, with the back bar and the other bar, to set up freaking, a couple basins, put ice in them, and then freaking put cash only on beers, or set up another ATM machine to get the bar line down. Because that's what they were selling that's what they were making their money on. I mean, no offense, guys. No one's going to the State Theater to get a fucking filet mignon, potatoes on gratin, and a freaking nice carrot cake. I mean, get out of here. And I understand, that's the State Theater's right. That's fine. But there's professional ways to go about it, and this is not at all. And is State Theater in the clubhouse for more of the month? Yeah, with all the people who are upset about Donald Trump. not getting assassinated. I mean, I don't know. I also look at this too, right? Oh, I want to point out one thing. And, I think it was like last week show, I told you guys to buy, is Biden going to be the Democratic nominee unpredicted? I told you to vote no. That's literally 3 days away from happening. So, I mean, I don't know politics of life for me, but it doesn't take much to see that guy, he he can't serve, obviously. And I will say this, I, I don't know who's pushing him to, obviously it's Jill and stuff and whatever, but it's a fucking sham and it needs to stop. You feel bad for the guy. I mean, he probably couldn't even stop this crap if he wanted to. At least hopefully he can resign with some dignity. And it does bother me that like the media fanning these flames. It really does. You know, I mean, quote Rodney King. I mean, can't we all just get along? You life isn't about fucking duking it out on Facebook, Twitter, or whatever. Just go to fucking Purvey's, get a sub, watch some TV, or do whatever the hell you want to do. I don't know. But that's life. All right, British Open. Yeah, I mean, my God, British. The weather was unbelievable today, and it's going to be unbelievable tomorrow. I mean, you got DeChambeau, McIlroy just getting shellacked on the freaking course today. I think McIlroy was like +7, DeChambeau was +6, Tiger looked like shit. I mean, Shane Lowry, my boy, he was -5. D Brown, he was -6 today. I don't know how the hell he freaking shot that with the rain and the wind and whatever. I mean, good for him. And I'll be honest with you, tomorrow, if anyone's under par, if they're under par tomorrow in green in green numbers, then they can win. Because the weather's not supposed to be any better for Saturday, and Sunday is the only day where it's actually supposed to be decent. So, I mean, it's insane. I hope. I mean, I like Shane Lowry. It wouldn't bother me if he won. I'm a big Justin Thomas fan. I mean, Justin Rose. I mean, let's get with the fucking program. Justin Rose ain't winning this. If you put, excuse me, if you put like $10 on him, you should have put $10 on a fucking Keno 10 spot or something. That would have been better investment of your time. All right, so who's dope of the day? Who's walk of the week? Well, let's talk a little bit more about the Open. So, I mean, shout out today, good old John Daly shooting, +11. Good old Ernie Els like making it out, shooting +11. Carson Smith, he was +9. And he's someone, he plays a great game. I really thought he would have done better. Tiger, I wish you would retire, because I'll always contend that he should have went out in 2019 when he won the Masters. It was been the perfect way. That was such a one-off, and we're all forgetting about how truly dominant he really was. But I mean, that's life. I mean, he's Tiger fucking Woods. I mean, why would we listen to Robbie V? That's the way that is. I mean, I guess Patriots talk. Should the Patriots go after Ayuk? Yeah. You give up the number one, no doubt. We need receivers. We need a good receiver. We haven't had one in God knows how long. So it's time to, shell out the number one pick to Stanford and just let's do this. Cut the fucking bullshit. Let's get a number one in here who can actually do something. And let's play, Hey, look, I'm going to eat my words on the Sox. They're playing a lot better than I thought, Hey, I wish the best for them in the second half. I mean, I'll be deadly honest. I mean, I hope John Henry opens up the fucking checkbook. If not, just sell the fucking team. I really believe that, It's just a joke. I'm just going to go through my retweets here just because I probably remembered to, I probably forgot to, Oh, yeah, by the way, Joe Biden fears the Robbie V campaign. He knows I'm the only candidate in 2024 that can take on him and Trump to win the election. Well, I mean, what world am I living in? All right. Oh, I also want to, the Copa down in Miami. With what was it? Colombia and Argentina. I honestly think they obviously get more. I mean, they're at walk of the week. They get a more out of the month contender too. The fact that that game was even allowed to go on, with people fucking riding outside, riding in the stands, people jumping through freaking like air vents to get in, it's just an absolute joke. I mean, and by the way, those guys who just threw around popcorn, I mean, they're dope of the day. I mean, it went viral on Twitter. I mean, I don't know what the point of that was. Like, if you don't like stadium popcorn, that's one thing. Just leave some for the rest of us. Not that I ever bought stadium popcorn. I mean, I don't know. I can't sit here and, I mean, I can't. I don't know. By the way, dope of the day goes to that Can Kong girl, or woman, or dude, or I'm not really. Yeah, I'll just stop talking. Yeah, she basically. They said it was okay to, assassinate Donald Trump. That's not working out too well. Finally, I mean, dope of the day goes to the MBTA. The fact of the matter is that they're setting up Narcan cabinets of Narcan at like 5 red line stations. All right, let's be honest. We can't run the trains at the MBTA. So what makes you think any MBTA employee is going to be able to administer Narcan? So, I mean, I don't know. I just wish they'd maybe hire. I don't know. I think we should just get the trains running all right. But whatever. It doesn't matter, I don't know. I mean, this show is over 3 minutes, folks. So it's time to wrap it up. If you want MVPs, good old Harry Hall is my boy. He won it for me. Won me some cash. Who else? Yeah, England and Spain. Thanks for both scoring. Appreciate that. Yeah, that won me some cash too. All right. I'm out here, Robbie V. I'm going to be visiting all the 50 states maybe next week or the week after. I don't know. The campaign's still going. I'm still trying to figure it out. But this is Robbie V, presidential candidate for 2024, signing off. Thank you, and have a good night.